Safeguarding world peace requires remembering history. By bringing together voices from around the world, the Peace Conference in commemoration of 80th anniversary of victory in the Chinese People's War of Resistance against Japanese aggression and the World Anti-Fascist War offers a great platform to not just honor the past, but also explore how to better safeguard global peace today. Organized by the Chinese People's Association for Peace and Disarmament, the conference attracted about 150 participants from political organizations, peace groups, think tanks, and youth organizations from around the world on September 26. Fortunately, we were on hand to get the thoughts of some of the conference attendees on the subject. What is your greatest expectation of the Peace Conference?
That's very interesting to hear the other views from around the world, analysis, and this, I think the first goal must be to know the other mentality, other views, and have personal contacts. That's pragmatic, but that can be helpful when we have these contacts and can go forward in this direction. I think China has still a very more important role in the world with this leadership, and the most important point is perhaps the stability in China. The political stability, economic stability, that's the difference to the rest of the world. And the stability of China is the most important value for the world.
From your perspective, why it is important now that we need to commemorate and honor the history of World Anti-Fascist War?
I think we say the history is the best teacher, but they have not enough students, and we have to learn from the past, and we have not to make the same mistakes in the future. And so that's very important to memorize this time and look forward.
What more can be done to facilitate the cooperation in safeguarding the world peace?
I think for this, everybody needs contacts with other mentalities. This conference here is an important step to know other views, other mentality. We have to speak, we have to go together, we have to speak together, and not everybody behind the closed door to speak from the other one. We have to speak together.
This time, upon the invitation of the Chinese People's Association of Peace and Disarmament, our partner in China, we came to participate and to share information and views on a peace conference initiated by the CPAPD. So we are very pleased to be here. We are congratulating the Chinese people for its achievements, and we hope that China will perform an even more active role in the coming future based on the common values and understanding for peace and social justice in the world.
So, from your perspective, why it is important that we need to commemorate and honor the history of World Anti-Fascist War?
People who don't have memory have also no future. Knowing the history of somebody, of each people, helps the young generations to understand not only their identity, their culture, their country, and also plan for the future in order not to have a repetition of these negative experiences. So the first is what we can call peoples to peoples diplomacy, the friendship of the peoples, which can be the fundament for positive developments also on political level. That's the first. And for this, the World Peace Council stands for, works for, promotes the exchange and the friendship, anti-imperialist solidarity and friendship of the peoples. That's why we are here, the World Peace Council, to underline and to point to the injustice and to the imperialist aggressiveness, and to work for a world without imperialist domination, without hegemony, and for a world of peace and social justice.
Well, hopefully the peace conference opens some doors, exchanging thoughts. It's incredibly important now. It shows the importance of being able to communicate, people be able to stand together. It's so important that people speak. People understand the importance of peace. A lot of people don't understand. They watch the news and people killing each other in war. It's far away. It doesn't bother them. It's not true, because we are truly a global community. It affects everybody. And the only way that we bring about peace is by speaking, talking to each other, sharing ideas.
And I know you have been visiting China for many times, many years, and through that period of time you must have witnessed China's rapid development, but most importantly, peaceful development. How do you see it continuing, especially in the current global climate?
Well, I've seen 30 years of China's growth. That's remarkable. First time I came here, I was fortunate to be able to take a trip down the Yangtze River. The life on the river is so changed. I've brought over 500 veterans back to China, and as much as possible we try to go to the old airfields, and the things they remembered were the villages. But I say this a lot, having veterans with me and seeing them seeing the changes has just been remarkable to me. It took me a long time to figure out what I was seeing, because they all had a look. They'd get off at the airport and they'd look like this, and if we went on a train, they'd look at the fast trains, but just the cities, the growth, roads being built. Unfortunately, we had 700 Flying Tiger veterans in our foundation, and now we have 6, and that's just because of age. One of them is 100, will be 105 next week, Ueli Maurer. It's a little sad as an American, because Americans don't know much today about World War II, particularly our young people. We need more people on the American side to understand history and respect history.
In the future, what more can be done to facilitate, especially the cooperation to maintain the global peace?
Anything we can do that brings particularly the youth together, that's so important, because again, with our Flying Tiger Friendship School program, the 2 weeks, 3 weeks that our students are here, middle school, high school, college students, they're learning so much about the Chinese people. They're learning Chinese history, and they're learning how American history and Chinese history come together at a very important point. And to them, therefore, it is very logical that China and the United States cooperate.